Greetings, fellow in time and space. It's your host, Mario Shadow, and welcome back to the channel, and welcome back once again to some more of Marvel Rivals. This match made me miserable. It's like I was doing so well with Blade, but come to find out, this was a bot lobby. I was like, that hurts. That hurts that the one time that I actually get a good team that's not trying to purposefully throw because I chose Blade, and it's a bot lobby. Like, let's just go ahead and talk about some of the things that happened today. So let's start off with this one. This one right here. I kid you not. We could have won this match. Unfortunately, the star of this match was this guy, Divine Vortex. Now, funnily enough, I'm starting to, after looking back on the chat messages that I had launched towards me, I'm thinking that this guy, and this guy were on a team together because they were the only ones that were saying that I was throwing, I was selling the match. You should switch off a Blade. And I'm like, you guys are not complaining about me when we have a Black Widow that is 4-9. It's like, I'm sorry. When will people get that if a person picks Black Widow, especially in quick match or in low ranks, it's usually a throw pick. Black Widow mains don't exist because she is shit. The only good Black Widow mains are the ones that are carried all the way up to ranks above Grandmaster. Those are the only ones that actually are worth a damn. This person was obviously throwing the match, and the only reason they did is because I picked Blade and they couldn't. I was the one that got to Blade first. I was like, how is this my fault? Because looking at my overall score, I was the second most valuable player on the team. Sure, this Bucky, this Jeff got 14 kills, but he got 10 deaths. 10 deaths, and I'm like, yippee for you! You got 14 kills. You played Mr. Fantastic and Hawkeye. Which means you barely had reason to die. And then you switch to Jeff overall, who is just an easy character. It's like, literally, the two characters in this game that take 0 skill to play is Jeff and Scarlet Witch. Even Rocket, even though he's a character, takes more skill to play than fucking Jeffrey T. Landshark. And Landshark. And I was like, he cannot, it's like, this guy in particular was calling me out. I was like, you cannot be calling me out when you're playing fucking Jeff. You can't. But looking at the overall score, yeah, I was the second most valuable player because I had the second least amount of deaths. I had 10 kills. I had 8 final hits, so 8 of my kills were my kills, while 2 of them were pretty much assists. I had 8,000 damage. I had 9,000 damage blocked. My accuracy is pretty low because, well, that's to be expected. But in comparison to anybody else, the only person that was actually carrying their weight was the Strange. That's just miserable to think that just because I got the opportunity to pick Blade, you decide to throw for the rest of the match, and then you have your butt buddies jump me. So I ended up reporting all 3 of these players. This guy got banned. Like, I actually got a message for him being banned. So thank you, Marvel Rival devs. You actually came in clutch about this one and this one. But in fact, I just want to see something. Ha! Look, he's not even. Level 51, Blade profile picture, Blade as his hero icon. He's a bronze 3 player. His highest rank is gold 3. I'm like, dude, you weren't going to do shit with Blade? Blade? You weren't going to do shit with him. You ain't even got that many wins with him. 9 out of 16. 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 7 wins. So 7 losses in comparison to... Ooh, wait, he's got more wins than I do. Never mind. Never mind. But to be fair, I've put more time into him. And again, most of the matches I get into, people throw. Like, people just purposefully throw because they don't get to play Blade. I'm like, how is this fair? Like, how is any of this fair? But yeah, I've done more match... Hello. Give me a second. Phone is ringing. Another spam call. That's all it ever is. But yeah, when I saw him just throwing, I was like, yeah, there's nothing I can do about this. He's just going to hand me another loss because he didn't get the opportunity to play Blade. Blade. That's all that's happening here. But as I keep saying, if I actually get good teammates and I get the opportunity to actually play the damn character and actually get a feel for the character, then I can do pretty okay with him. Like, let me just see here. This was the bot match that I had, and I did pretty alright. I got 23 kills. 23 kills, but, let's see here. Where else? Yeah. Going back to yesterday, I got 21 kills with Blade. I did pretty damn alright. Even, with 11 final hits, I did phenomenally okay with him. But today we're not talking about Blade. We're not talking about Blade because I wanted to try and push my rank today, and as you can see, I finally did get into Platinum 3 today. So right now, we're just going to show off this match right here. This match where I basically popped off with Rocket. It's like, we weren't doing so hot in the first round. They had pushed the convoy all the way up to 2 points, and they were almost about to collect the third point, but we were able to stop them. Now, around the second half of the match, I think one of their this guy brought in Penny Parker. When I saw Penny, I was like, yeah, no, we're not having a situation where y'all trying to wall us out with a fuck ton of mines. I said, yeah, I'm going to focus you, and I'm going to make you regret picking Penny. So I'm just going to play this match and let you see how things play out. So without further ado, let's get started right away today's adventure and see what's in store for us. Allons-y! Ooh, taking a look at the bans on the enemy team, they had some discourse going on. They had someone ban their blade, and then the blade took Bucky from the other team, from the teammate that wanted to play Bucky, and then Mr. Fantastic tried to ban Jeff. Anyway,
in 30 seconds.
starting off
Stay
the
strong.
match, we're on our way to
You know
the
what to do,
point.
Spiders?
Some point,
Something
as we
bothering
usually
you,
do.
Ben?
I usually try to put my revive beacon somewhere nearby where people don't usually go to. So I put it right here behind this this vending machine. I find that no one usually ever goes up here. Goes up
Battle
here,
starts
so
in 5, 4,
I was pretty certain
3,
it'd be safe.
2,
Safe.
1.
Not aware of the fact that there was a Spider-Man on the team until I heard the webs around. Well, not well. Around now, I heard the webs. I was like, oh god, Spider-Man. Why did it pretty much?
Don't mind me. I'm just dying.
Powering up.
You're welcome. That's what I need.
Feeling fantastic.
Now, as a word to the wise, if you're playing Rocket and you have a penny nearby, always play around your nest. Play around the nest that she puts down that spawn armor packs, as well as around your beacon, because keeping that instant refresh of armor on you is such a good way to stay alive.
This is real firepower.
Us against the world. A little help. Shield up.
I'll patch you up. Yeah, what an upgrade. Don't take it, don't grow on trees, you know.
Feeling fantastic.
Unfortunately, I don't really know what happened when he was in there. Someone must have started it, and I'm willing to bet it was fantastic.
Thick coat of fur. You're welcome. Armed and dangerous. Fucking helpful.
But yeah, this Mr. Fantastic was he would not lose. But to be fair, I'd probably do the exact same thing as Mr. Fantastic, so I'm guilty. I'm guilty by nature.
Oh, I'm gonna get some revenge.
It's like I can't blame the Mr. Fantastic for targeting a rocket. Rocket. I do the exact same thing.
Powering up. Why would I need healing?
Now here I was trying to help our team. So I got my ulti here because I think I had heard Hella use her ulti, but again I had to make sure I wasn't going to die because Emma Frost is a bitch with that stupid ass command grab.
60 seconds left.
Here they come.
I kept hearing the Spider-Man in the background.
Don't mess
I wasn't
with the
paying
amazing
as much attention to him. I was like, what am I going to do? What am I going to do to him? It's like I can aim for him all I want. He'll just zip away out of danger if I even remotely get him close to death. So it's like, there's no point. And then I immediately get killed by the dagger.
Down to 30 seconds.
The dagger, I was like,
A little help, please.
around this point, I was like, Every time there is one of these auto-aim fucking characters in this game, I somehow die. I die to that. It's like, it's an ongoing theme that I just die. Unfortunately, I think around this time, I tried to stall out the point to help my team get back, but they didn't make it in time, and therefore they... Honestly, trying to stall the point, might have not been a good idea, because again, Emma Frost was pretty much focusing me throughout the entire match, and she immediately grabbed me when I was on the point, so maybe it wasn't a smart idea. Apparently, I got a tick off one of the mines from one of my old res beacons. But now I was a bit annoyed at this point because my Penny switched off of tank and switched to Scarlet Witch, I believe. Witch, and I was like, why? I could have used that team up. I had a little bit of a test here with my controller. I was trying to summon my amplifier, but unfortunately, I got a grip in my right analog stick, so I couldn't really get my amplifier out when I wanted to, but I was able to finally access it, and around this time, I was like, yeah, no, I am kind of tired. I'm tired of the bullshit. I'm
much better.
Rock it.
Only 60 seconds left.
You're ready for action.
Healing. Why would I need healing? Anyone going to help?
Now, this is just unfortunate. I kept hearing Spider-Man. Mr. Fantastic comes in with his ulti, and then in comes Spider-Man with his ulti, and then Winter Soldier pops his ulti. I was like, oh wow, yeah, no, we're just dead.
Down to 30
We're
seconds.
just dead. There's nothing I can do about this. I can't out-heal this. Even if I had my amplifier ready, we would have died.
Those guys are
And died. But the thing, they used 3 DPS ult on us right then and there, which meant that I wasn't going to be worried about DPS ult for a little while. But this, on the other hand, I was definitely concerned about. I was like, yeah, no, I'm not getting hit by this. No. And here comes Emma Frost targeting me again. I got snared by the Spider-Man, but luckily my amplifier came in clutch and I popped it, which gave me just enough overhealth to survive her bullshit. And again, she's targeting me again. And again, I was like, bitch, please.
Only 60 seconds left. Now, a disappearing. Force burst.
I'll patch you up.
That's much better.
Armor packs here. Pay up. Stand down. Someone scratch my back.
Down to 30 seconds.
My favorite guy.
Shout out to the Scarlet Witch for getting that, because if there was one thing I was not going to be happy about is if we died to Bucky. But luckily with that ult and this team wipe, we were able to collect the point from this point forward, and we end the round with a score of 0-2, which meant all we had to do was get past the point where the convoy stopped, and we would win. Simple, right?
You'll need a top-notch team to win this one.
Now, as I mentioned, this second round, the other team decided to pick Finn. But we were finally able to convince our Hela, who was struggling a bit in the first round,
seconds
to
before you
switch.
attack.
She
Get
switched to
ready.
Scarlet Witch to team up with the Doctor Strange, who was Scarlet Witch prior to this round. So honestly, when I saw that, I was like, "Oh, we are about to steamroll this team."
Maybe I should have said trash man.
Now again, I wasn't privy to the fact that there was a Penny Parker until I heard that sound.
Battle starts
The
in
sound
5,
effect, which means that there was a nest
3,
sitting right outside our door. When I heard that, I was like, oh, yeah, I'm going to kill you. And then when I saw her, I was like, yeah, I'm focusing you. You do not get to play. And once again, with Emma Frost grabbing me, I was like, again, this bitch just loves targeting me, huh? But it was alright. I was calm, I was collected. I was like, yeah, the only thing I need to worry about is the Penny, because if no one focuses her or her nest, we are in trouble.
feeling fantastic.
Some sort of spider's nest.
Luckily, the Invisible Woman had noticed her nest, and I was like, oh wow, someone actually is noticing her nest more than me. But let me help you out, because I can DPS it down a little bit faster than Invisible Woman. And then I saw the Penny again. I immediately targeted her again with my team backing me up. I was able to get the kill on her again.
Armed and
Again, I popped my ulti here. I know this probably was a bit of a panical ult, considering the Invisible Woman popped her ulti too, but I was like, yeah, let me just go ahead and pop this. And pop this. That way we can just continue pushing.
It's much better.
the Vishanti's power.
As you can see, I'm doing pretty well here. It's like I keep weaving in and out of danger, making sure everyone's safe, stays healed, pressuring damage on things like Emma Frost's shield and their health. It's like honestly they were really bad at this point. It's like they were not able to slow us down.
You're welcome. See, I'm fucking helpful.
That's what I need. Invisible? That's much better.
That's fucking hurt.
Next bit.
Fast.
The Montesi formula eliminates vampires. Our allies reluctant to use it. I once decimated an entire species through an act of magic.
Now here, I think the thing pretty much overextended a bit too much. Luckily, my revived beacon wasn't too far, so I think he did end up getting revived by it. I popped my ulti again. DPS down the Emma Frost, feeling that absolute sweet taste of revenge. For the amount of time she focused me. I was like, oh, Star-Lord, you're going to try and auto-aim me to death? Yeah, no, I'm going to come over here.
Follow me. Armed and
Vehicle reached a checkpoint. Keep up the momentum.
I am
Again, Emma Frost tries to pop her ulti to try and snare us. I said, yeah, no, I'm not dealing with that. I'm just going to go over here, stay out of line of sight for you, and worry about keeping my team alive through it all. Scarlet Witch pops her ulti, killing their Cloak and Dagger, which was a beautiful thing to see, because it meant that they were down one strategist, but come to find out they had three.
Your turn to disappear.
Come to find out they had three. Like I didn't even notice that. I
Fight
popped
them,
off
not me.
by using one of my emotes. I was like, yeah. I think that this is a certified victory.
I'll patch you up.
Good medicine.
That's it! Don't let anything stand in your way.
Armor packed here.
Now that was just unfortunate. Live League deleted itself right there.
This is real.
I pop my ulti again, and again. Prepare for the push.
It's been a while since I visited Nature's Tower. Armed and dangerous! That's what I needed.
Much better.
Stand down!
I'll patch you up.
You belong to me!
My life was in peril. Thank you.
And with that, that will bring the match to a close with a victory of 3-2, with your boy as the MVP.
Another epic victory! Big win!
And with that, that brings today's video to a close. So thank you all for watching, and as always, you're hosted by Shadow, saying along Z, and I'll see you in the next adventure. Goodbye, everyone!